All right, we want to go back to talk about something that we just heard from the DeSantis camp from our reporter Dana Searles, who's there right now. She says they are frustrated that Donald Trump has been projected the winner of the Iowa caucus. He doesn't feel that that was fair, that those results were. I mean, it feels like the tension is pretty high there in that second and third place.
It's certainly high for second and third place. Really, DeSantis, he couldn't have thought he was going to win, right? Like there was no polling to suggest that he would beat Trump in this election. So the early call for Trump shouldn't be surprising to his campaign. Maybe it hurts his feelings a little bit that the story's not more about him. But I think as the night goes on, the story will be about DeSantis and Haley and who comes in second. There was just no reason for him to think that he was gonna win. But I would expect their campaigns to start to reframe this pretty quickly to see how they can come out of tonight with a win of some kind if they intend to move forward into the next few primary races.
Because moving on to, say, New Hampshire next, both of them need to have kind of a breakaway moment here in Iowa, don't they? I mean, do either of them have more to lose than the other at this point?
I think DeSantis has a lot to lose tonight. He has put more money, resources, people power in Iowa than anywhere else. He hasn't done the same in New Hampshire, and he's not polling very well in New Hampshire either. So if he performs poorly tonight, if he comes in third and a distant third, then I think his campaign's functionally over. He might stay in for a while, but the next few races don't look good for him. So he needs a really good night tonight if he's going to stay in the race. It looks like DeSantis and Haley at this point are neck and neck, so we'll have to see how that goes. But if anybody's going to beat Trump for the nomination, that needs to consolidate pretty quickly. Right. If he's over 50%, I think where we're at now is around 56% the last time I checked. The IDP website or the Iowa Republican website, you got to get down to one competitor if there's going to be a chance for them to win.
Do you ever remember a time where we were on pins and needles so much for second and third place?
No, absolutely not. We've also never had a former president running after they've, lost a general election. So this is a very unique cycle to see how things pan out.
And it will be interesting to see the numbers of who turned out, how many people turned out, just what the enthusiasm is there.
Yeah, we had about 180,000 turnout in 2016, which was a record-breaking number, and I wouldn't expect that for tonight. But before that, we were looking at about 120,000, I think, in 2012. So, 120, 140,000 is a pretty good turnout. Okay. We'll see what those final numbers look like and which folks turned out. But I don't think the cold weather is really going to keep Iowans out from coming, and I don't think it's going to keep certain supporters home versus other supporters. Okay, people are going to caucus if they want to caucus.
It's Iowa.
Yeah,
we do things in the weather.
We put on our winter clothes and we go.
Yes, we do. All right, Kelly, thank you.